There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked, as these two are in this USC Trojans. Taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. So Georgia Southern's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate almost every ball.
Oh, wow. And the opening drive is stuck with an interception. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick six.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last
first drive pick. I made a mistake, champ.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Skips away from pressure. Got her first down. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
And I love the change in decision making, right?
Pick six. It wasn't just a pick, it was a pick six.
Tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this.
Should be bad. I gotta get it really wrong. I say shoot. Let me go ahead and play so they're not waiting on me.
Looking to throw on first down.
Let me go ahead and play so
finds a soft spot. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field.
Yeah, we good.
Touchdown, Eagles! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So USC's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And greeting them is a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run.
I think this is our second to last.
They're all on the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working
Michigan next week, and
in the
then we
zone
got
game and getting into the
Michigan. We got
you've got to try and cover
State,
these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free and they're going to destroy your game.
We've never lost to USC since I've been a head coach. We don't plan on starting this week.
They'll try to power their way ahead. That just never had a chance as they
Miami must have lost. They dropped.
Somebody
check that. I think Miami lost last week.
Able to get
They're number 12 now. I think they was number 3 last week.
To send him out 3 times in that victory last week.
So if all these teams lost, as long as Cam wins the rest of his conference games, he should get in the playoffs. Maybe, depending on how good,
Looking to the big tight end.
he dropped it.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion.
Depending on how good, I think FIU, FIU is the other ranked conference champion. Will be the next ranked conference champion.
Doing what he does best, he can move. Punches it out of the air. Tackled there by the defense. And the Eagles come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
Trying to get some key right boy. Trying to get some key, just run the line. They're not gonna stop us.
They'll try to run for it.
They're not gonna stop us.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first
down.
down.
First drive I threw a pass, it got deflected and got picked off and take the downs.
Finds his man, it's Robinson. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? The first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation
building
up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Let's talk for a second about Georgia Southern. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time four-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that guy.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. Stopped at the 13-yard line.
Better protection.
Trying to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Linebackers everywhere, boy. Y'all see these joker flying around the field?
On that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll try to run for it.
Oh my goodness.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Trying to pound their way in. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense. You're creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Tyquan Reinbolt, man.
What they hope is automatic.
If he get a little bit faster, if he can just get 90 speed. If he can just get 90 speed, that'll be enough.
For the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Well, line gonna be good enough for him. But we may.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
But we may actually go back to a committee next year.
They went 3-and-out on their first possession now to see if they can be more productive.
We kind of got one now.
Finds a tight end.
Oh, fun fact for the folks that is watching. Bradbury is number 2. He is number 2 in.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Take that, haters.
Guys, we've reached the end of the
Freshman.
Georgia Southern has the lead.
Number 2 for
One
corner
period
for
in the
defensive
books.
back of the
Take a
year.
look at the stats.
Put some respect on that man. That's the number 1 corner in the nation coming in this year.
Lots of time left and ready
It
to
was
go back at
1:30
it here in the
church
second
game.
quarter. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. At midfield, he's got room.
Wow.
Lots of room to run.
He's short. No, ref.
Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Wow, freaking RPO
For the tie with the extra point.
went to the house. I'm playing cover 2, Chad. I'm playing cover 2, and the RPO went to the house.
String a few more drives like that together, man. We might as well get our popcorn out because we're gonna get a lot of scoring.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Right now, they do not
Georgia Southern has
have.
it
I guess
back, and
it's
here comes
awesome.
the offense again. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David.
There he goes. We've seen
go.
this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. They were backed up, and then
Why do none of my players got
scored.
socks on?
They've got him 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Oh, they're after him. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a
Freak
hit
was
like
that
that,
throw,
you might as
G.
well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Right on target this time. At the 20, he's got space. He goes out of bounds right at the
Another dog is
10-yard
so
line,
nice,
and the
man. He is so
offense can
nice.
smell the touchdown from here. He wants to throw it again. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running to the left.
Oh,
He's
I'm
going
going
to
to
lose a yard on that one. Guys, let's look at the big picture for Georgia Southern. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Oh, baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in running.
They read the mess out of that. We take 3.
And they get him at the 21. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Never a doubt. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Hard running there. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
And these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired. But you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on.
Turning it on. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
I would
Now, here
commentate
on
on.
2nd
I'm
down,
actually
they keep tossing it
sleeping.
around.
I'm not in the energy. I'm not in the
They're
mood to
trying to
commentate
slow
either.
that rush down with the draw. This junior
Oregon
making
plays
his
Iowa this week.
presence felt and making the stop after a short
After this
gain.
game, I will be
The
advancing
Trojans
to
are
have
at
an
the
updated
line
look
looking to
at
convert
the
on
standings.
3rd and short.
She's screen pass
From
right
the
here.
gun, wants to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets
Lil
it
John.
fly.
Lil John.
To the end zone, and it's picked off. He managed a few
Oh,
yards on
good.
that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
some defensive
He only a
backs just have a way
sophomore,
of
too. I don't even know where the
finding
heck he came
football.
from.
He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake.
Oh,
He
Jesus.
let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the
He just
incomplete pass
overshot him.
will bring up 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Off play action. Pulls it in. It's fired. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch.
Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. They just keep firing. Works the middle of the field.
They get ball at half, too.
After a nice game. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
To the air on 2nd down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ball.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. And with the field goal, we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete.
Well, that's great.
Hurry it up.
If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfect.
Completion, it's 3rd and 5. Oh, he makes a
Wow.
catch. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. Looking downfield on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Marking at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was
just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Now from inside the red zone.
I like that play, though. I like that play a lot, though. We're going to save that down now.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown!
I like that play, though. We're going to save that, too.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And as we wind down here in the 1st half, the offense will just take a knee and try to muster its forces for the 2nd half attack as they trail going to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Eagles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They had a really productive 1st half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anymore. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the 2nd half, Dave.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring 1st half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen.
It's Florida Atlantic, not Florida International. If Florida International loses, that would be big for Georgia State's championship hopes. They need Florida International to lose, or they got to win out. Florida loses again. Buffalo has fallen off in the last several weeks.
And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
I don't know if y'all saw, but Alabama scored 70 points last week against Tennessee. 70-30 in the last week against Tennessee. And they had a really good game this week against Texas. Alabama team you don't want to see in the playoffs. They will catch you lacking. For sure.
The Trojans are in the hurry. They'll go up top on 2nd and short.
Oh, come on, Tyreek.
He's got him along the sideline, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chains.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Flips it out in the flat.
Tackle James.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw again. Finds his big tight end. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the grab on the left. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Trojans will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And he can't connect on the throw.
Because he's wide open.
And there's so much you think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. Exactly. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Trojans! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the 3rd. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good whistle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on second down. Here comes the heat. He's got him.
That's tough.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
It's a great ball.
And the QB just makes it look easy. Drop back, surveys the field, makes the correct decision, throws the ball where his receiver can catch it, doesn't put it in harm's way. That's a really good quarterback making it look easy.
On the run, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got some space.
Big 50. LaBelle. Out there lead blocking, boy, that's a scary sight.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. It'll be a run on 3rd and short.
Great block by freaking.
He needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. Touchdown, Georgia Southern! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The run from the shotgun. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Trojans line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete to the left. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got his man, makes the grab. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. And the Trojans are on the move. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They're working that left side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire.
There you go.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his
James
job.
Allen. It's been a while since he had a pick. But he's widely known as probably the best pass defending linebacker in the nation.
We're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Wisely avoids the tackle with the slide.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the 1st down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
Now on 2nd down. They'll run play action. He's got it. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. A great catch and run for 6. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
A good start by this offense, something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
He dropped it.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out.
He's short, ref.
Yeah. Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short. I just got to fall forward and get the 1st down, Palmer. But the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy. You know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense. salt this one away. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He leaves it with his back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Gives it on the option. Got some room in the goal line. Touchdown, Eagles. Excellent pass by the back on the option. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Makes the grab. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Switched on him on accident. I would have got a pick about him when I was over there.
Came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Red pass hits complete. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him.
We are chewing clock to get that ball back. They ain't going to get the ball back after this. With a little school.
Gonna look downfield again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line. From the gun on 3rd down. Got a man. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Here he goes breaking the pocket.
Oh.
Touchdown USC. And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my...
What the freak was that, bro? Ingersoll? That's why you can't come in and play receiver, because you can't catch. Are you serious?
Put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. They stop him just short of the first. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man downfield.
Oh my goodness.
He works his way inside the
It's a
30,
one-score game.
29 and picks up a first
2 minutes
down.
left.
Well, hats off to this defense and their ability to shut this guy down. He's one of the best receivers in all of college football. That was only his second catch of the game, and we're essentially in a 2-minute situation. They have risen to the challenge. They knew coming in they were going to have to limit him, but I don't know if they even thought they'd be able to do this good of a job.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Wow, I'm trying to bait him.
Completion out to the sideline, pick up a couple. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, going to the air. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it on down.
Yeah, and now trailing with a little over 2 minutes, it's looking bleak. My defense has got to go out there and get a stop immediately. I got to stop the clock as fast as I can, try to save as much as I can, and then put my 2-minute offense together. There's a lot that has to go right for me to get back in this ballgame.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Handoff to the single running back. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Going for the big play.
I gotta make him bend it
Through his fingers,
a little bit to the side.
that would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to... Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down.
That's it. We got it.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Let's go ahead and advance and see what the business is. On the back end. Oh, we got him. Nice. We dropped the number 2. Texas is probably number 1 now. Yeah, Texas number 1 now. We got Michigan. Let's take a look at the standings. Georgia State controls their own destiny, chat. Honestly, this is bogus though. We beat Texas by 24. We should literally be number one the whole season until they give us a reason. The committee's trash. That's okay. That's okay. What the hell? He dropped that low? Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Herbie Grant's nice. I get that job. Who is this nigga? 14 sacks. 14 sacks are doing me transfer, maybe. He dropped number 4. Dang. He was freaking number 2 last week. But look at all this. True freshman right here in the midst of all these vets besides this ratio freshman right here. True freshman. Put some respect on that man name, man. I know he's much crazy. So surprised. No anything for him. Yeah, I'm not that crazy. Dang, you that good? Let's see, quarterback. Dresser. Interior lineman, Batista. Yep. Okay. So we got Michigan. I'll probably play that game tomorrow night. I'll probably knock out Michigan. I'm gonna try to knock out Michigan and App State tomorrow. Because that's it. Michigan and App State. And then we're done. Michigan, App State. For championship. We have some more regular season games. I was seeing. I didn't realize I was seeing that. We should smash both of them. I'm not gonna lie. No one's really gave us no troubles, but Nebraska. Everyone else has gotten blown out. But you gotta finish the job. It don't matter if you don't finish the job. Florida State. Very interested to see what they'll do if they lose to Texas. Because they could very well be top 10, right? And then lose to number 1 Texas, because Texas should still be number 1 of it, unless they lose to Tennessee. Lose number 1 Texas. How far would they drop off of that? Because I think FIU is 19 right now. Let's see. FIU is 19 right now. So with FIU being 19, and they're not really moving at all. If they lose to Texas, they drop below FIU, because that will decide whether they make the playoffs or not. It literally will. Tennessee's going to be blowing the flip. That will literally decide whether they make the playoffs or not. But if they don't lose that game to Clemson, they're literally top. They're probably number 3, to be honest. If they don't lose Clemson. So 2 very big games for Georgia State. Everyone else up here should pretty much be clinched. UGA, I think UGA is going to be in the SEC championship, but if they win this weekend, next week, they're good. Bama losing to Texas might actually keep them in the playoffs, to be honest. Ole Miss is probably going to be in. Iowa has to play me. They're probably going to drop them out. Penn State's probably going to be in. So, to be honest with you, with the way these teams are set up, they may have to win their conference again. They may got to go in the field to get in. We'll see what happens. But we out of here. I'm going to bed.